so happy I can't even begin to tell you.
You? Stephanie, after the way you and I went at each other all last year, I wouldn't have given this a chance in a million to happen.
But it has, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. And that's a tribute to you.
Oh, no, to both of us.
Mm-mm. You take the credit. You deserve it. Anyway, you're the one who had to come around.
Come around?
Mm-hmm. To accept the inevitable. And you have. You've accepted me. You've accepted the whole family.
Oh, yes, I've accepted you. Oh, I accepted you, Eric.
Not to mention Brooke and our baby. You've accepted all of it. And I have to tell you, it has actually helped Brooke and me to become closer. And I'll always be grateful to you for that. Always. Speaking of Brooke, I wonder how things are going for her down in the lab. She was hoping to have some results today. Have you talked to her? Have you, Stephanie?
Have I what?
Have you talked to Brooke about the experiment she's doing?
No, I haven't discussed that with her at all.
If that wife of mine can come through on this.
It's so hard to believe.
Oh, I've had trouble believing it, too. That Brooke could actually perform on this level. I have so much admiration for that woman. So much love for her. Well, let's run down to the lab and see how she and Rich are making out. Stephanie.
You say nothing.
Rich, how can I say nothing after this?
How can you say more than nothing after this?
You have never been so gentle with me.
There's a reason for that.
When a man is both tender and passionate, what does that mean? Oh, God, Rich, what have we done?
What have we done? I'll tell you what we've done. We've developed a fabric that could easily change the course of fashion for the next decade. Something no one else has ever done. But in the process, something equally unexpected happened.
We let ourselves get carried away. I guess that is what happened here, isn't it?
That's what you want to believe, Logan. You go ahead.
Well, I had a break in my schedule. I just thought I'd come by and see you.
It's great. It's been a while, Jake.
Yeah, so how you been?
Oh, pretty much the same. How are things with you?
It's a long road back for me, Margot.
Yeah, I know it is, but you've taken the first steps.
Sure I have. A few steps forward, a few steps backwards.
Jake, what does that mean?
Hey, I didn't come here to talk about me. Last time I saw you, you were miserable.
Yeah, I was.
So have things gotten any better?
They've, changed.
In what way?
God, it's not something that I'm really anxious to talk to my brother about.
Is it something you've done? An affair?
Yeah, it's an affair, all right.
Well, Bill has treated you like trash. He has, ever since you went back home to help me out. Margot, you don't owe that man anything. He has given you nothing. Now, if you have found somebody who is making you feel happy about yourself, then you deserve that.
I'm not the one who's having the affair, Jake. My husband is.
Lab, Brooke speaking.
Sweetheart, hi, it's me.
Eric.
Look, I'm up in Ridge's office, but I'm going to run Stephanie home unless you think I should stay.
Oh, no, why would you want to stay?
Well, you were waiting on those lab results.
Oh, that.
Ooh, sounds like it's back to the drawing board.
Look, I'll give you a call at Stephanie's.
All right, well, don't hesitate. I mean it. If anything comes up, I want to hear from you.
You will.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. Do you want to talk about it? Stephanie, why were there tears in your eyes before?
Eric, just take me home, please.
Why didn't you tell Dad about the test results?
I wasn't ready to.
You weren't ready to?
No, as important as those test results are, they're not the most important thing on my mind. Besides, he had other plans that I really wasn't sure I wanted to interrupt.
What are the plans?
He was taking Stephanie home.
What? No, I've been on hold for 20 minutes. Look, tell him it's very important. It's Ken Kirkman from Weston Investigations. And also, tell him it's about the Stephanie Forrester job. That's right, Forrester. Look, we put a bunch of surveillance equipment in the lab down there, and now she wants it out. It was cameras, recorders, the whole works. ASAP, out of there.
Bill is having an affair?
Well, he denies it. So does the woman he's involved with. But I know he's involved. He followed her to Hawaii last week. He told me that he was in San Francisco at a convention. He even brought me back a lovely necklace.
Why are you still in this apartment?
I was standing here asking myself the same question just before you arrived.
What was the answer?
I don't have an answer.
Margot, you are not in love with that man.
Oh, God, why does everyone always reduce this to a matter of love? No, I'm not in love with him. But I didn't marry him for love.
Well, if you married him for security, it doesn't seem like he's giving you much of that these days.
No, he's certainly giving it to Mark.
Well, Margot, you do not have to stay married to him for that.
Please, it's not like I'm trying to defend the man,
Well,
Jake.
then don't. Don't. Divorce him.
Divorce him. You know, you just can't toss it out like it's just some other alternative.
Divorce is not simple. I know that, Margot. I mean, it's the final alternative. What you got to turn to when you have no other recourse. Which is exactly where you're at. You told me you were miserable. You told me that months ago.
We're both miserable.
Yeah, but you stuck with him, though. I mean, you never betrayed him. And now, he went out and sought happiness elsewhere. I say it is high time for you to do the same.
How does it look?
It's definitely holding.
The fabric should be almost dry.
It's 10 more minutes. Look at those figures. It's fantastic.
Well, linen wrinkles for a reason. You counteract the reason, and you get rid of the wrinkles.
It's that simple. You always were good at simple.
I'm a scientist.
This company's biggest developmental project ever. And you are at the center of it. You give it any thought at all to what that may mean?
A little.
A little. You've given it a little thought. You realize that when the press gets a hold of this, your life isn't going to be the same again?
My life isn't going to be the same again anyway, after today. Ridge, what happened here? I need to know.
I don't know, Logan. I don't know.
Tell me something.
Mm-hmm.
You think Eric's falling in love with Stephanie?
Can I fix you a drink?
No, thanks.
Mind if I have one?
If you must,
Well, it isn't a question that I must.
then don't. I want you to be very clear and very focused on what I want to ask you.
What is it?
Oh, you know what it is, Stephanie. It's about Brooke and me.
Well, I am not going to sit by passively and watch you get stepped on.
Jake, I am not being passive. I just want to do what's right.
Right? Right is getting this man out of your life.
And I will do that when it's time.
You know, I don't get you. Why isn't the time now?
I don't know. Maybe it is. But there are things about Bill that do recommend him.
Oh, spare me.
No, Jake. Really, it's true. He's a good father. I know he has the capacity for love, to be gentle and generous at times.
Yeah, for you and his mistress.
If he was in love with her and wanted to marry her, he could have divorced me. He knows that. I would have given him a divorce. But he doesn't want a divorce.
And that's your reason to stay with him? I mean, listen to you. Why are you settling for this? My God, Margot.
I don't know. I don't know I'm settling for this. Maybe it's just that I have some feelings that I'm not willing to acknowledge. I mean, there are times that I have been genuinely touched by Bill. Other times, when he's made me so angry, I could kill him.
I hope you don't mean that. Literally.
You and Brooke.
Yes, Brooke and me. At the office, it disturbed you when I mentioned her.
I guess for the moment it saddened me, Eric.
What saddened you?
The realization that after 30 years of marriage, and we have spent all of our adult lives together, I was told that you and I never achieved this moment of euphoria that you and Brooke are about to achieve.
You and I had our moments.
Yes, we did. Certainly the births of the children and, setting up and creating the business. You know, those are wonderful moments, but they took a long time. And in less than a year, you and Brooke seem to have scaled some rather large peaks. At least it appears that way.
Are you feeling jealous?
Jealous? No. I'm sad. And I am, despondent, you know, and a little melancholy. But I realize that 30 years of marriage and we never grabbed the brass ring. And in just a year on that carousel, you and she seem to have grabbed it. So I am disheartened. It's true. I'll get over it.
Mother and Dad together? Now, where did that come from?
Your father was willing to leave the building on a day when I was about to make the most significant breakthrough in fabric research in years. And you know why he was leaving the building? To take Stephanie home.
Oh, come on, Logan. You can't get upset about that.
I guess I'm just trying not to feel so guilty.
Yeah, I thought we worked that out. We just got caught up in a moment of euphoria.
Is that what you believe happened here?
Given the circumstances, what else can I believe? Look, the more and more I'm wondering about Dad and his feelings anyway.
So you do think that he's falling for Stephanie?
No, I didn't say that.
Well, then what do you mean?
Let's look at the fabric. I think it's ready.
Ridge, what happened here today, I am not going to be able to take lightly.
Neither am I, Logan. Neither am I. But I'll tell you this, Forrester Creations is going to be in the media big time now. And it's because of you. I think what happened here today, we should keep strictly between you and me.
Absolutely.
Tonight? We've got to move tonight?
Stephanie Forrester wanted that stuff out of there last week.
Okay, what's the problem, boss? There's nothing going on in that lab. The lady's clean.
Well, of course she's clean, but that's why Mrs. Forrester stopped the surveillance. She's got nothing on Brooke. Well, look, let's just get that equipment out of there tonight so no one sees it and we get in a big mess.
Okay. What are we putting there?
The Forrester job, remember, we put everything in there, and it's still taking pictures, Kevin. Every sound, every movement, it's recording it all.